Hey guys! Alright, so the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion part 1 aired, and this is going to be my review. Oh my god, so if you guys haven't seen this reunion, you are missing out on everything. Like, this was the reunion this reminded me of season 4 and season 2, honestly. Like, it was so intense, and it just like the gloves are off. Everybody hated each other. I loved it. Sucks for them, but I loved it as a viewer. Nobody let me down. Nobody. Like, everybody was just like going at it with each other. So before I discuss the drama that went on in the reunion, I want to talk about the fashions and who wore what best and who looked the best, alright? So, this is a guy's photo. Alright, so out of everybody in this photo, I think that Teresa looked the best. That's my opinion. I think that she got the best look, right? Like, she got the genie in the bottle look. I like her dress. I like her hair. She looks really, really pretty. And sometimes she does this wrong. She doesn't really dress good or anything. Like, she kind of dresses ugly to me on the reunion. But I like this reunion look on her. Everything fits her. The dress fits her. She has the perfect skin tone. So she gets the #1 best dress for me. Second person, alright, the #2, it goes to Melissa. At first, I wasn't really feeling this jumpsuit. It reminded me of Selena. Remember the singer Selena, who passed away? It reminded me of what the purple jumpsuit that Selena had. But, I mean, after watching the reunion, I'm like, okay, the jumpsuit looks good on her, so I'll give her #2. #2 was going to go to Dolores. But after I watched the reunion, I don't like these handcuffs on Dolores. I thought the dress was really pretty, but once she started talking, her hands started moving at the reunion, I didn't like the handcuffs on her. Like, you see the fur on her arms? I didn't like that. So, Dolores, you would have got #2 spot, but since those handcuffs were on you, you got #3. So, the top 3 is Teresa, Melissa, Dolores. Alright, those are the top 3 dressers. Here are the worst dressers. #4 goes to Margaret. Look, I don't like the dress, but I do like the dress. But it's just a little bit too much, Margaret. I don't really think Margaret has like the best sense of fashion. In a lot of her confessionals this season, she looked like an old woman. She had her hair up in the air. She reminded me of Kim G. Remember Kim G from season 2? She reminds me of her. Like, she just dresses like an old woman. And I like Margaret. I think she has a good spirit, but she just dresses like an old woman. Margaret, next season you definitely need to hire a stylist. I'm available if you need me. #5 goes to Jackie. I actually like this dress on Jackie, but it was like a little bit too plain, and she reminded me of like a silverfish. No shade, but you do remind me of a silverfish, but I do like the dress. But it just wasn't as good as the other 4. #6 goes to Jennifer. Jennifer, you're the only one that I really didn't like. You're giving me Cinderella meets Snow White meets the 7 Dwarfs. I don't like this dress on you. I don't like the color. It's too much, Jennifer. But you get a C for trying. It's your first reunion, so you really don't know these things. Okay, let me back up. It's a nice dress, but I personally just don't like it. So you get #6. All right, and #7 goes to Andy. Look, Andy wants to be a housewife so bad nowadays. I don't know why, but he wants to be a housewife. So you're getting #7, Andy. And you know what? I don't like a suit on a woman. Andrea, you get #7. Sorry. I just don't like this suit on you, Andrea. All right, let's talk about this reunion. The highlight of this reunion, was Jackie versus Teresa. Alright, that was a highlight for me. When I say Jackie ended Teresa, all Teresa kept saying was, really bitch, really bitch, really. She had nothing to really say besides Jackie was a stalker. Like, Teresa, you're really delusional. You're crazy. Like, you calling Jackie a stalker because she showed up to your book signing? That's a fan. And in all honesty, this is how you treat your fans. Granted, you may greet your fans and you'd be like, oh, I really thank you for showing your support. I love you. Not really meaning I love you. But you may greet your fan that. But sometimes when you get to know people, you may just not click. But what you shouldn't do is call her a stalker because she came to your book signing. I don't believe that you only have 4 people at your book signing. I think that Jackie was just being shady. But I think that she was actually honestly there, strolling through the mall and just seeing that you were at the book signing. I don't think that she was stalking you. Like, you're just looking for something to say, something mean to say. You're just becoming a bully, and it's not a good look for you, Teresa. It's not. This whole season, you are. And I hate to call you stupid, but You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I mean, that's what you are. You're an idiot. You honestly have like no brain. And I said this in my last review, and I say this in this review. There's a reason why you went to jail. And then you're saying that this is Teresa's show, and if you go against her, she'll be off the show. Which, you know, that might be true because Jacqueline's off the show, Caroline's off the show, and Kathy's off the show. But I don't think that they're off the show because they went against you. I think that one, Caroline quit. So that's why she's on the show. And I think that if she stayed on if she wants to stay on the show, I think she still would have been on the show if she wanted to. So Caroline quit. Jacqueline, for some reason, got fired, but she did go against you. But they wanted her as a friend of the Housewives because they didn't think that she'll be, they didn't think that for some reason they think she'll be having a flow with the show. And maybe they thought that she wouldn't have a good storyline either. But she did get fired or demoted, and she declined the demotion, so she quit or got fired. Kathy is the only housewife who I think that will want to be on the show still. Jacqueline and Caroline, I don't think they have any interest in being on the show anymore. But Kathy does, and Kathy got fired. But Kathy was boring. And Kathy, you know, Kathy was just boring. Alright, she was boring. So, even though Jackie went up against you, Teresa, I don't think that she will be fired because she went against you. I do think she won't last on the show. She's not that interesting, so she'll fade out eventually. I'll give her 2 more seasons, but I don't think she'll get fired because she went against you. I have to say this too. You're saying that this is your show. Honestly, Teresa, granted this is your show and people probably do watch because of you and because you are sometimes entertaining and you're sometimes a bully and sometimes you are the key to the show. But I said this in my last review. If you do leave the show, I think that this cast can carry on the show without you. I didn't think that in the past. I didn't think that they had the ability to carry on the show without you. But I think with this cast, they can carry on without you. So, if fans are really turning on you, like I was a Teresa fan, but now I'm just, you are really turning me off this season. If more fans are like me, you may lose your role in the show. I don't think that will happen, but it's a possibility. But the show will continue on without you now. I think so. Margaret is a good addition, and Dolores are a good addition. And Jennifer is batshit crazy, so she's a good addition as well. So I think that the show will continue on without you. I think there's a possibility. So I want to talk too soon. I think that you had a good 8 years on the show, and I wouldn't talk to. Don't get too comfortable. Alright, I wouldn't get too comfortable. So Jackie and Teresa were going at it, and then Melissa also chimed in with Jackie, and I have a clip, so let's watch this clip together.
She was backing up my argument with you.
I don't want her saying about my husband.
I didn't say anything about your husband.
You knew exactly.
Here's the bottom line. I think it's the problem that Jackie and I have.
You knew exactly what I was trying to say.
People get very threatened by people who can think and reason rationally.
I agree with Melissa.
I can't think
rational. You can't.
Really?
This isn't rational.
I'm not even gonna talk to her anymore.
Appreciate
Don't even
it.
talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Beautiful.
Don't talk to me. Saying you
I love
should have
family.
Yeah,
I love family.
And she
and
does.
then
Yeah,
boom.
she does.
As soon as you sit
Yeah,
next to her,
okay.
bull. No,
I do.
bull. You want
Danielle,
family?
you
You treat me
shoot
with
me.
respect, and you make no family.
But the world revolves around her, so she.
Yeah, it does right now, bitch. It does,
because my
no
husband's
one's
not
allowed
here.
to agree.
You cold-hearted bitch.
Teresa. Now she wants to shoot you. Really, Teresa? Really? She said boom and you're an idiot, Teresa. You really are. Oh, you're the village idiot. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. I am sick of Melissa arguing with Teresa. I think that's her only. That remind me of Vicky and Shannon of the OC Housewives. You know how Vicky and Shannon always argue. I mean, it's time to give it up, guys. So, like I said about OC, Vicky or Tamara has to go. And I think that's about Jersey. Melissa has to, it's just draining, Melissa. I like you. I love your family. I really do like you, Melissa, but it's just draining that the only person who you really feud with on the show is Teresa. That's the only person. It's time for you to exit, Melissa. It's time for you to go. Sorry, love you, but it's time for you to go. My girl Jennifer and Margaret went at it. Margaret's just funny. I like them both. I didn't like Jennifer in the beginning of the season because I thought she was obnoxious. But like they pointed out, I don't think that she was intending to do it from the heart. I just think that she was just trying too hard for the cameras, if that makes sense. But I did grow to like Jennifer. She's funny to me. And I mean, she's just a little bit, but I don't know. She's just as stupid like Teresa. I hate using the word stupid. Idiot sounds a little bit more classier. She's an idiot like Teresa. I like Jennifer, but I do agree with Jennifer about the whole, cheating situation, Margaret, I told you in my last video that it's just weird that you and your mother both were the other woman. Like, that's just weird to me. Like I said, we have no room to judge because it worked out with you and your husband, and your ex-husband is fine with you now. So we have no room to judge. Your stepkids talk to you, so we have no room to judge, Margaret. We really don't have any room to judge. Margaret had a point with you, Jennifer. You were a little bit obnoxious in Oklahoma. Granted, if I go on a trip, Oklahoma's not my destined vacation trip, all right? But you were there to support Margaret on her business adventure. So you agreed to go to Oklahoma, so you shouldn't be complaining about it. You didn't have to go, but you want to go to be with the girls, but you didn't have to complain about it. You didn't have to dog the whole state of Oklahoma. But I understand what you're saying, Jennifer. But you didn't have to dog the whole state. So I do agree with Margaret. You were a little bit rude to her friend in her house, dogging her house and dogging her city, because obviously that's where the girl likes to live. Margaret's friend. And Jennifer also addressed Jackie about the blog. And I told you Jackie was really wrong about the blog. Positive or not positive, you should have asked permission to write a blog about how they raise their kids and about their household. You should have asked permission, Jackie. Come on, you just don't do that. So Jennifer had every right to be angry. And I hope that Jackie learned her lesson. I hope she realizes that you do need to ask permission before you write a blog, positive or negative, about a specific person or friend. That's the unwritten law. It's like, who doesn't know that? But I think Jackie learned her lesson. I hope she doesn't do it again. But I am here for her versus Teresa next season. I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon. Maybe, you know, like I said, she will eventually fade away. The episode ended with Teresa grabbing the index cards and, I guess, chucking it at Jackie. But in the trailer, she said, honey, you on probation. Who are you chucking that at? Checkmate. Jackie and Teresa really did. Look, I'm sorry. They really did entertain me this episode. And Dolores, you know what, Dolores? I was a little bit like, she's really agreeing with Teresa. Like, come on, you're really sticking up for her. But Dolores was doing her role, being Teresa's best friend. And you know what? If my best friend, right or wrong, my best friend better have my back. They better be a ride or die. So Dolores, I respect you. That's why I love you, Dolores. I love you. I really do love you. That's why I respect you, because you know how to be a true best friend. I don't agree with Teresa, but I do like how you had her back, because that's what best friends are for. So part 2 is next week. I guess Melissa tells Teresa that that's why she's looking for another sister, because she's not a good sister. Melissa, it's time for you to get off the show. Yeah, you're right. You do need another sister. Go on Match.com or something. I don't know. You need to be off the show. So I will be back next week to give you my review on part 2 of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And while you're at it, look at my page and check out my other videos. Comment and leave your opinion on whether you agree or disagree with me. I look forward to talking to you all again. Bye, guys.